Hey everybody, happy Wednesday and happy day 3. Want to thank Lindsay for her post yesterday on sugar. I always find that stuff so fascinating and I learn something new every time too. So it's always fun to recheck in different areas. So thank you for that. Today we are going to talk about what Lindsay and I use, Heather as well, and a lot of people in this group actually, and that's called the portion fix. Now, when I started on my health journey, I zigzagged all over the place. I tried a bunch of different things. I tried counting calories. I tried doing Atkins. I tried cutting different types of food out entirely. And it was just a lot of things. They were hard to maintain. Nothing was something that was consistent for me. Nothing was easy. I'd find myself in a situation more often than not that I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. And so I just said, screw it, I'm done. Then when I started my first challenge in, what was it? It was the summer of 2014. I came across the portion fix. And I started when I did the 21-day fix. And it revolutionized my health, you guys, seriously. Because what it allowed me to do was it allowed me to visualize my portions. And that is something I had never done. I'd never actually broken down how much of what it is I was eating. Now, what I learned was I ate a lot of carbs. And I mean, granted, I knew I ate a lot of carbs, but I didn't have a number to quantify how much more I was eating than I should be eating. And this allowed me to. So when you take a look at your PDF today, I included the equation we use to go through the different containers. What it is you're looking at your current weight in pounds, you times it by 11, or a different number based on your lifestyle, and that is your caloric baseline. Then you add 400, which is the fixed calorie burn, and that is your caloric needs. And then you take your caloric needs, subtract 750, which is your caloric deficient, and you get your calorie target. Now, with the portion fix, you have 4 different options for calorie targets. And with that, they break down the amount of containers you should be having in each one. And you guys, this is just a guide because every time you listen to the trainers, you listen to the nutritionists, you talk to other coaches, your first priority is to listen to your body. This is your base. This is something for you to go off of as a guide. If you need more energy, if you need a boost in something, maybe you need an extra healthy fat. Maybe you just did a super hard workout and you need to add an extra protein at the end of it, So every person's needs are going to be different. And again, this is just a baseline for you to give yourself something to measure. Because if you can't measure it, you guys, you can't track it. So back to what these containers are. So it breaks it down into, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 categories. You have your greens, which are your vegetables. You have your purples, which are your fruits. You have reds, which are proteins. Yellow, which are carbs. Blue, healthy fats. Orange is seeds, nuts, and oils. And then you have teaspoons. So based on whatever category you fall into, that is about how many you should have. So for me, when I first started, I fell into the 3 yellow category. Now, I measured out a normal meal that I had, and I realized I was having 4 yellows at lunch and another 4 at dinner, and I was like, shoot, I overdid it in 1 serving. So it put a perspective on it for me. It allowed me to start seeing it. Now, something that was really cool, though, was when I got with the program, I started actually measuring out what I was doing. I just kept the containers on my counter, I'd measure it, and I'd dump it out. When I dumped it on the plate, I was able to actually see what a portion looked like. And that's something that was really important to me because when I'm heading downtown or whatever and I stop at a restaurant or I grab something fast or I'm at a friend's house or I'm eating dinner somewhere else, I need to be able to see what that size looks like to me. I need to know how many of that is kind of, what it is. And for me, it's quick. I'm not going to sit there going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I visualize and move on. So I get used to seeing what it looks like. And with that, it's made it really easy to work into my lifestyle, which is absolutely amazing. And I love it. So finding that balance is something that's very important. If you guys have a plan that you guys have been doing, we'd love to hear about it too. We love getting different ideas, seeing what other people are doing. But across the board, what I've really seen is to keep consistent, people do food journals. And it comes down with the whole, just like you're tracking how many containers you're having, you need to track the foods you're eating. because we forget all the time, you guys. How often do we grab a snack and then we just like walk away and we're like, oh, I didn't eat that. Oh, wait, I had like 5 handfuls of that, didn't I? So keeping a food journal allows you to be accountable. It allows you to be accountable to yourself. I know personally, if I don't want to eat something and I know I have to go write it down and then I know I have to go post a picture of it to all my challengers, I'm like, do I really want to eat this right now or do I want to explain myself? So it's all about accountability. It's all about finding a point that you can measure for yourself, and it's all about finding your healthy balance. So if you guys want any more information on the portion fix, let us know and we can work with you and we can work based on this or find a good combination for you too. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous Wednesday. Today, this is your call to action. I want you to just play around with this, and maybe you use the portion fix already and you know an area that you're really strong on. Maybe you been dialing in all your containers. Or maybe something that's going on is that you just looked at and you're like, wow, I have so many yellows in a day. I'm going to be more aware of that. So just tell me something today that stood out to you guys and post that in the comments below so you can get a ticket in there for the raffle. Have a fabulous day, you guys, and I'll check in again later.